simultaneously. I'm going to turn it on Soul Graffiti Productions, our studio Facebook page. So please like, comment, and subscribe to support what we are doing. All right. So going back to this call, Cello Joe just released 2 days ago his Splice pack. If you have not seen it yet, go to splice.com and check out Cello Joe's Splice pack. Something special for today is that we're going to go into our Tipper No Dice track that we've been working on, kind of emulating Tipper. And I've set it up to where we have some Cello Joe sounds from his Splice pack already in here. And then also to this left area over here, I've organized some samples with right here. You can see cello bowed is in here, random loops. I think the Thacometer D104 is also one of yours, Joey. So those are the sound effects. I also have some drum packs. I went through these and I just picked out random ones that I liked. The key doesn't quite match all the time just yet, but that's something that we can kind of come across when it happens. So just to kind of preface a few things, I did create a simpler and a sampler, a Joey simpler and sampler, using a sound that I liked, a bowed sound. And actually, I'm going to turn on my push 2 as well, because I think it's going to come in handy for doing some of the work today. So,
dude, you need an overhead cam on your push 2.
Absolutely. Look at this. I have this iPhone here to do that in the future, but that's where OBS comes in.
Oh,
so, yeah. So your audio is very quiet. Is it? I'm not sure where your microphone is. Could you bring it closer to yourself or something?
The microphone is built in on the camera.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot better when you're up close to it.
I can control the gain like that. That's
great.
The gain. Yeah.
All right.
That better?
It's a little better.
I could also switch the microphone to this one.
No, I think you did it, man. You're good for now. Yeah, thanks for doing that.
Okay, I'll get this out.
All right. So, Joey, you're seeing this, yeah?
Yeah, I'm seeing your screen.
Okay. So, where we were last time is JACJ01 is what we worked on, but I guess I'm just going to bring this a little bit lower because these are some of the Cello Joe sounds that I liked. Here we are sitting with Cello Joe. In the future, it'd be great if we were able to actually have you with the cello actually and lay some tracks down back and forth, but that's probably going to take some upgrading of our streaming capabilities. So here we are with the track. Let's make sure that this is engaged. Zoom audio out. All right. Turned on that, so you guys should be able to hear this. Are you hearing that, Joey?
Yeah.
So that big bell beginning is actually one of my favorite parts that Joey Chang made last time we were doing this.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's that other track that you have 3 rows up from the 2 bowed cello?
This right here?
Yeah, 22 CJ.
Why don't we take a listen to it? So this is something that it's a sound that you did on the cello, or a tap sound.
Mm-hmm. You put it in a simpler?
Yes. I put it in a simpler right here, and then I played it on my push 2. So I was able to make these kind of like this sound, and then I panned it. So I'm not sure if you guys are going to hear the pan through this Zoom, but let's find out. It's spaced out quite a bit on the bottom, see?
That's cool.
This next one here goes super low and super high. Okay.
on monitors here.
Yeah, it might be that I think Zoom is making everything mono at
Okay.
some level. Yeah, something's turning mono. So unfortunately, we're not going to hear too much panning, but I did listen to it with my speakers here, and it sounds really cool panned. It's definitely something that I hear Tipper do often with these types of sound effects. Um, and this sound, I guess I can just go to it right here. That's the sound that we're going. It was, I think, just some like tap or hit that you did on your cello.
Huh.
Yeah. And then it's just I'm hitting a bunch of times.
It's so
So
funny how when you take samples and you mangle and mash them, it's like you could have, that could have been anything, you know? It could have been like somebody just going like this on the desk.
totally, yeah. And I also put a pedal on it, this so it has a little crunchy fuzz as well. Not that much. The dry wet's down quite a bit. I'll play you this bowed part as well. What I was doing is I took off the melody. Yeah. And then I'll put on this bowed part. I put a filter on this. What's kind of cool about this one, can you guess what that is, Joey?
It's a single note. It's like a single bowed cello note.
Um, it, yes, but I think I did it backward. So it
Oh,
has that like backward effect. And then not only did I put it backward, but I put the filter on. So it's like that wah wah sound going on.
and
With
then
it.
you have a hip hop sub bass doing the exact same thing at the same time.
Yeah. I also made this very tight with this auto filter back and
Oh, okay.
forth. Anyway, that was the effect I had for that, and I don't know where it could go, honestly, but um, so that's where we're at. It is now 12:14, and let's have Joey take over here. So, remote control. Go ahead and jump on in here, Joey.
Okay, I'm controlling your screen now.
Okay.
So this is cello percussion. I couldn't hear that.
Let's go ahead and make the headphone output to be 1-2 so that Zoom can follow it.
Over
It's right above the master out. Yeah.
the cue out, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay. What's this? What's this? Where was that one thing you were showing me that's the thwackometer?
The thwackometer. Go up to sounds. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
So you're thinking maybe something in here?
It could. Key wise, we're in the key of C minor, C sharp minor. So
Just down a half step.
what's that, Joey?
That's down a half step from where this stuff is. This stuff is in the key of D. All of these samples.
D minor or major?
I don't know. I think
Yeah,
it's not minor or major.
Kind of pentatonic.
That sounds like minor.
Okay.
Sounds like D minor.
Okay.
So
You can pitch that down one.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
what's going on here? Like the main beat, right?
Yeah.
So are you just kind of taking these clips right here? That's all the main beat, right?
Yep. Hmm.
And then going down to like 7 and pasting it
Yeah, you can do that.
for the next. This is the next iteration of what we're doing.
Yeah, man.
Okay. And then what's this bass all thing you got?
Those are just the different bass. I have a sub octaver and a hip hop sub bass sounds on some of the tracks.
Well, I'm gonna keep those in this iteration of this.
I just heard Tony Tone, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, what just happened?
Sorry, it went high. Let me just do it real quick. I know what you mean to do.
I'm just trying to put these.
There you go.
Yeah. Cool. And, there we go. Dude, it's weird. It's like you do stuff and then you have to wait for a second to actually reappear. Gotta say, remote controlling computer is a lesson in patience.
Joey, your audio is worse today, by the way. In the future, you should go back to your other microphone.
Well, I have it right here. I just have to switch to this mic.
Great. If that's easy.
Super easy.
Boom. There.
Oh my gosh. So much better. Okay, now you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm
That's
saying I could do that easily, but
okay.
anyway, let's put this solo right here. Oh, it's not letting me do it.
It's a
It's not an audio track, that's why.
yeah.
I didn't realize this was a MIDI track, this bowed cello.
Yeah, the Bocello is using sampler, I believe.
Okay, so I'm just gonna delete that. I made an audio track. Then I can move this like that.
Great.
And then I just want to pitch this down a half step. And then hear what it sounds like.
Yeah, I think you got to put it in 7, right?
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Preserve. Where's it's warping it in beats. I need to warp it in Complex Pro, I think. No, that's not working. I think it's too far away from the BPM. What's this BPM? 104 and that's 100?
It's
Should be right.
It's why is this segment BPM changing to 88 though? That's really weird. It's reading your BPM is different.
Huh. Let's just make it 100.
I like that, Joey. You know, it actually could be that the beat drops out and we just go super spacey with that for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you can put some like nice reverb or, making that cello sound the way that you want it to sound.
You got a reverb on A.
It's pretty generic, but yeah, you could use that.
Oh, here we go again. I can either make it all the way or nothing.
A little
This is
less.
this is one thing that I just sort of abandon using clip mode a lot of the time. I just work in arrangement view because I need to trim this clip up and I need to bring it over into arrangement view in order to do that. Why is it doing this?
You're doing that right now? Oh,
Just trying to bring it over and it was like scrolling around and
yeah.
oh, see that's the next section. So I actually want two of these. I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to get rid of this one. Come on. I clicked on this. Clicking. Selected. Finally. Jesus. So weird. It's like a huge lag.
Hmm.
So it's really hard to be, faster.
Nice, dude. So you purposely harmonized the second phrase.
I think that's what I was thinking when I was recording it. I was thinking, oh, I'll just record all the different parts all in one go to save time.
Mm.
So then if I take this, I clicked on this track here. I'm duplicating it again. Grabbing this part, cutting it, sliding it over, putting it right here. Let's hear what that. I think what I need to do now is just decide that I don't want any of these things. And just try to mess with these two little pieces put together and see if it can make something cool. Like right there, I could see this. If I warp this a bit. Put a warp marker here. Put a warp marker there. Maybe move this one over a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's matching a little better.
And then I was thinking, get in here and just Command D 0. Get rid of that. Just get rid of this too. Do some kind of fade on it. Oops. Zoom in. Move this a little. Move this a little.
That's pretty precise for being over Zoom.
Yeah, it is. Like, it's starting to figure out. Ah, okay, so this,
Just fade it out.
yeah, I'm just gonna move this back like that and fade them both. Like this and like that. Now let's just hear what this sounds like as a little piece.
Nice. Maybe and now duplicate that to a few times. Or yeah, that be your loop.
Yeah, like take this all the way to how many bars? This to
There
yeah,
you go.
something like that.
Yeah, and then duplicate that. Command D.
And then select that and consolidate it into a new scene. Do the same thing with this one. Make it a different color, consolidate it.
So Joey has a advantage to doing Cello Joe edits like this because he knew what he played on the splice beforehand. So that to our advantage. The workflow is pretty quick today.
Okay, where can I put these? Trying to drag them back from this arrangement view.
You can just copy and paste one by one,
Oh, copy.
or even copy and paste both. Put it on a new track maybe.
Well, why don't I replace these two?
Okay.
I pushed Command V on this
Yep.
track.
It worked. Yep. The next one now.
I don't see it. Oh, did it work? Oh yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it's the same color. Okay. And then this one, go here. And then we were saying, go over here and just, you know, drop some of this out. What? I opened the drums and then it snapped me back over there.
Yeah.
Leave that one in and see what happens. Oh, these aren't going to loop? What's going on?
Yeah. Turn the loops on. Yeah.
Oh, it's not that. And then you have, what's this effect? B. Will Marshall.
What are you saying?
What's your return on C? What's Will Marshall?
The Will Marshall effects is super rad. It's like kind of a chain. Can I take over and show you really quick?
Okay.
You can kind of see inside here what is happening. It has this rack and fade to gray, like a beat repeat, and then the pitch down is also pretty cool too. So one way to do that is just taking Will Marshall, just copying this and pasting it into the Master Cello Joe track if you want to hear what it sounds like
Okay.
with what you're doing. So it might be, yeah, just having some like, unfortunately, the automation, when you say show automation, it has to be done in this mode in arrangement view when it's on a group track. You can't have an automation be on a group track right here for this.
Okay.
Um, unless you can. Have you ever done that before?
No, I don't mess with the session view as much. I'm mostly using um,
Arrangement view?
arrangement view most of the time.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll just do the next thing that I would do with the cello, what you just did. Let's just stay on that same topic of cello, because we got cello. Cello, hello. Make it yellow. Right, Joey?
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
So Joey
I
says that he uses arrangement view, so we're gonna.
I see you putting a fade to gray on at the end of each little phrase.
Mhm. Yeah, I need to tighten this up. Hmm. Yeah, more like that. And then I also want it to be on the other side too. So tighten these up again. Copy this.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there.
I'm noticing the drop off here. It's noticeable to me. So it needs to be
Well,
a little bit gradual would be good.
uh, another thing is like why not do this same automation on just that one send that's going to C? Because then the fade to gray can keep going while the you won't have to have any drop off. You could just turn the fade to gray on and then have it go.
Um, one one reason why I like doing it here in the chain, like on the entire group, is that everything is passing through instead of it just being the send. Because if you go through a site like a send C, you're actually getting
The original signal.
the original signal. And what's cooler in this case is to not have any original signal. It's entirely affected.
I see. Okay.
Getting a little better.
Yes. So the thing about the sample pack and like finding little things in there is that you don't have to use like we didn't use 90% of this sample. The sample was like 16 bars long, and we ended up using like 2 beats from the first part and 2 beats from another part and putting them together to get this.
Uh-huh. Totally. So this is the part where you can save your CPU usage by resampling it somewhere and not having this effect even have to engage like this, and then bring it back into where you in arrangement view, which you might be doing at a live show or something. So we're going to record on this track.
You mean bring it back into the session view as
Exactly.
audio
Session view. That's what I meant.
with the effects printed in there.
Yep.
not hearing the effect.
Ah.
You set the wrong. You set the group to a resample track, or you
Yeah.
sending it there. It should be working.
Yeah, it should have the effect going through it too.
Why don't you just put it on master and solo that group, and then
Record the
import
master.
it into the other thing and put that other thing on resample.
You mean having resample go from master?
Resampling, third down. No, it's the third down.
Or record the master,
Yeah,
right?
but resampling is what you're doing. So if you solo that other thing,
Let me just see if that works. Oops, I started a little bit early here. Waiting for it, waiting for it, waiting for the drop. Super
silent
early.
build up.
Silent build up.
There we go.
We only need.
Now that I'm listening to it, I kind of wish that there was some fade ins on the front of the sound so that it doesn't like have that sort of clicky sound at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Well,
I'm
it's
saying?
great. Check it out. Right? We could do that.
Yeah.
And we only need
Okay.
one of these as our main. So
Yeah, that's true.
let's take this, copy resampler over to resample section. Oh, there's a snare there already. Maybe we'll make this a new track. And we'll call this one
FTG.
why that?
Fade to gray.
Well, it's cello resample FTG. Okay. Now we can take these off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what did you press 0 on those?
Yeah.
Whoa, it sounded different. It sounded weird.
You know why? Because we have fade to gray. We already have the effect going through the master
Oh,
channel.
it's double fade to graying.
Let's find out what that looks like. Whoa.
Dude, resample that and then put that as a new track and then turn off the original one.
Part of musicalities. There's something going on where it's actually like, that's crazy. That's it's doubling up. It's actually canceling its own signal for a while too. So that's kind of a cool thing, that if you have it playing and you have some automation over here, but you also have the track automated over here because it's resampled, both are going to happen. But if I move it over here now, it should sound totally different. Right?
I don't know.
Oh, metal's on. I don't know why metal got turned on.
Oh, metallic you mean on the effect?
Yeah, metallic.
Huh.
Why'd that turn off? Oh,
I don't know. Wait, so when you see those tracks that say CJ_TM_, the two ones that we originally sampled,
Yep.
when you're in session view and you click on those, did you press 0 and then they grayed out?
Correct.
Okay, so it works the same as in arrangement view. You could
Yeah.
push the 0 key and turn off tracks in the whatchamacallit.
Here's a cool trick actually that might come in handy to you is that when you highlight two tracks like this, you don't see them side to side. But if they're MIDI, do we have MIDI two tracks side to side? Do you see this right here? I select both of them and it shows me both the tracks. Look
Oh,
at that.
same in the same view.
Yeah, in the same view. So you can actually see if
where they
beats
line
are
up.
lining or not.
Okay.
This I believe is a new feature in 10 versus 9 that is pretty awesome. Because like for example, if you have a beat, right? We have two beats, boom. You could see the difference of the two beats right
Oh,
there. And you can just literally click on them to kind of highlight which one. Oh yeah, so this is how you highlight it. You click on the upper one or the lower one.
oh.
And look at that. You can see, so that while I'm playing this now, let's go ahead and get to the track that I'm on. There you go. So you can see both happening simultaneously. See how we're noticing that there's two different hi-hats going on two different beats that are exactly the same. So this is a moment when we're like, because we're looking at it side by side, we can be like, how necessary is that? Like we might want to just take out one of these hi-hats, you know, and just use the one that we like, for example. Or purposely have one have more of a crunch in front or behind or something.
Or move all of the hi-hats like a teeny bit earlier or after so that you have a flanging effect between the two hi-hats.
Yeah. Let's listen to this one by itself. So this one, definitely more. Yeah, maybe I could just put one of these with a lot of reverb on the hi-hat or something, because it might allow for a cool effect. That sounds kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna put on one more thing here, Joey, which is kind of crazy. So this is the instant house beat section. I'm just gonna demonstrate. It probably doesn't match the song, but it's by Alex Kidd. It's a free pack on your Ableton.com site. You can download this for free, but it's already put in here. And I'm just gonna engage it so you can hear what it sounds like here.
Instant House by Lexi Kid?
Yeah, Alex Kidd.
Who's that? Is that a free VST or something?
Yeah, it's a free thing. It's like literally like under 10 megabytes. But
What does it do?
what it does here, I'll highlight it. So here's just the basic kit that he has. You can always change your sounds up over here, but it randomizes, so a pattern change, you can change up the notes just by clicking these buttons over here. Velocity. And this is actually shifting which sample is being hit. Is that making sense?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It's pretty cool.
Instant house beat.
Yeah, instant house beat. H-A-U-S. This kick has a lot of tone to it, and I think it's because of what we did on this over here. We put this bus drum thing on. So this might sound better outside of that group, actually. Just on its own, so it doesn't have that. There we go. Let's there you go. Cool. Anyway, so that's something that it's kind of nice to send this to a resample, and when you like one of the random things that you do, you know, to send that to your resample and capture the resample. I'll just do that as my last little bit here, and then we'll kind of close out for the day. Where's our resample? There, it's right here. It's right next to me. It's already engaged.
Aren't you getting your audio from on the sample tracks from the master?
No, I'm getting it just from the one spot.
On the sample track, there's audio from master, so it's gonna record what's coming out of the master, right?
That could be right. Let me just. You're right.
So you could solo that instant beat, or you could change where your audio is coming from.
Yeah. Let's bring this in. Pretty hot signal. Oh, that's why this pedal's on.
So it's a Mac device.
Max for live, yeah.
Drop that cello sample in there.
All right. So let's go ahead and make this all a new scene, 8, or even lower. So duplicate 8, copy, duplicate, and looks like the bowed cello.
The resample. I don't know if this bowed cello maybe can go together. I like that beat thing. It's got this like offbeat sort of tom sound.
The one that came in the beat here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like in the very end it had it. That one?
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. I like that.
Yeah, man. All right, so this doesn't sound like the tip or no dice anymore at all, which often happens, right? When you start emulating something and then you start putting your own sauce on top of it, such as a Cello Joe Splice Pack, which is available now. It just opened up and released 2 days ago. It is now Earth Day 2020 with Cello Joe, the wildest beatboxing cellist in the West. Cello Joe, you're going live today with Rock the Bike, aren't you? Why don't you tell us a little bit about your pedal power extravaganza later on this evening?
Yeah, I'm performing for Rock the Bike's live stream. Rock the Bike is a company in Oakland that makes pedal powered stuff. They make pedal powered things that delight and amaze, like smoothie making machine bikes, blender bikes, and pedal powered sound systems that are run by bicycles. And so I'm doing a live stream today at 6 p.m. on their Facebook page. It's just facebook.com/rockthebike/live. They're actually doing live streams all day long, doing different demos about gardening and making smoothies and how to celebrate Earth Day with a bicycle. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. And I'll be playing on my very own pedal powered sound system set up in my yard with my lovely partner Tony Tone pedaling the bike to power the sound system. And Justin, I was gonna say, in these last few minutes, I would really like to share something that I created with my own sample pack as a demo of what is possible. And this took me like an hour or two, and I basically just dropped in a whole bunch of beatbox loops. There they are, these two. Um, and then I took some of the bass loops that are in the packs. They're kind of like the bass line. And I took some of the solo tracks, which are right here. I did some reversing and some cutting and some doubling and what have you. But I'd like to play just a little bit of this. It's only up to, it's only this part because the whole thing is just pasted out. It's got like verse, chorus, verse, and then it ends. But
Nice.
I just want
Yeah,
to see.
let's actually do that, Joey. So this will be our out music as we did last time. We did some out music. Cello Joe's Splice Pack is available now, and he's going to be doing this track that he's created literally in the last couple days here using the Splice track. And you guys can do something similar with the Cello Joe action like this. This is
This
an
is
SF Garnish Music Production post. Please check us out on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. And have a great Earth Day and see Cello Joe at 6 p.m. with Tony Tone pedal powering his show.
Oh yeah, I made a short link for the sample pack because it might be hard to find for people if they type in Cello Joe beatbox and cello on Splice. It might not come up right away. You have to change it to the relevant search instead of the popular search. But I made a little short code, and it's bit.ly slash Cello Joe sample pack. So it's easy to remember. Anyway, this is all samples from the sample pack. Nothing but samples from the sample pack. And some crackliness.
Yeah. Go ahead and bring your audio down by about 12 dB.
Oh crap, okay. See, my computer's not really happy about all the effects that I've got going on this. Oh, it can't handle it. It just can't handle it. Can't run Zoom and this this live set. There's too many effects.
All right. So one way that we could do that in the future, Joey, is just kind of sample those down to possibly even like an MP3 of it.
Yeah.
So that,
I
so
have
that we
that.
can hear, yeah, what
I
you
have
guys are
that.
doing.
I was trying to show the Ableton set, but I have a render I could have done. That's what
Yeah.
I'll do from now on.
Cool, cool. All right. So Cello Joe Splice track. If you ever wanted to be a Cello Joe-ish beatboxing cellist, that now is your opportunity to try it on for size. Go to his bit.ly Cello Joe
Sample pack.
sample pack link. Um, and yeah, we're going to close out now. Thanks for being with us on our Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Go to sf.garnishmusicproduction.com for more information on our electronic music production workshops in Ableton, Logic, Pro Tools, mixing and mastering, and sound design. This Sunday, very soon, on the 26th of April, from 2 to 6 p.m., we are having Isaac Kotek, Sabaqueous from Portland, Oregon, coming in on a special Zoom call webinar. So if you want to join that, please get in touch with us, sf@garnishmusicproduction.com. And I hope you have a great rest of your evening, day, and it's Earth Day today. So hope you guys get out there and celebrate. Looks like us doing nothing is doing very wondrous things for the world. So hurrah for staying home and doing nothing.
Thanks, Justin.
Take care, Joey. Go ahead and put some music on for us on the out, or do you want me to?
You go ahead. My computer's not having a good day right now. It's a little too hot for my computer.
Ah, okay. How about this? What I'll do is I'm going to share with everybody a way that you can really help out independent artists such as Cello Joe or myself. Is you can literally just go to their streaming page, and I'm going to share how you can do that. Very easily, go to Spotify. Boom, 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 boom. And Spotify doesn't want to come up right now. All right. Maybe not go to Spotify in this moment, but on your own, you can go to Spotify and you can download, share, and put on the specific songs of the artists. Share them with your friends, like them, put them on your playlists, and do all that jazz. I'll try one more time here to share something with you guys on the way out. Here's the track that Joey and I were working on earlier today, if you guys just joined us. And here we go. Here's our out music. Enjoy your day, y'all. This is Justin from SF Garnish, signing out with Cello Joe.